Hello, viewers of NTC Esports. Today we have a legendary match as
the
always.
Greatest.
We have BlackMage on Terry versus, I believe, a Donkey Kong player, which will be a pretty interesting matchup for sure.
Yeah. So how do you think this one's gonna play out? You think it's gonna be high pace, a little more shield action? What are you thinking there?
This is probably going to be a more fast-paced game. So Terry, especially BlackMage, he loves going for the Terry combos, just running in, getting the damage, taking the stock, and DK kind of just does that naturally.
Yeah. He's a big hitter.
Yeah, kind of like to a different extent, but DK is going to be very hard to kill in this matchup. He has a higher weight stat.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in BlackMage. I think he's going to pull this one out. Quick 3-0.
For sure.
Quick 3-0. Alright, we're off here.
So, Donkey Kong and Terry both have really good combo games, right?
Yeah.
Once they get their first hit, it's really hard to escape their combos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far we're just getting a quick exchange of some HP here. Nothing super crazy. You think this is how it's going to play out in general here? Just like smaller exchanges? Or you think eventually we're going to get some like big hits, you know? What are you thinking there?
Definitely going to be some big hits, not all the time though. And Donkey Kong has a really good grab game, as you've seen.
Yeah.
He's actually the only character in the game that can grab you and then walk afterwards.
Interesting.
Which is really good for Donkey Kong, and it means he can also jump while grabbing. I should mention that too.
Gotcha, yeah.
So he's able to just walk you off stage and throw you and kill you at 20% maybe.
It's actually evil. Well, right now it's a quick exchange of HP though. We're sending Central CC towards the right side here.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of an advantage towards BlackMage, but nothing crazy.
For sure.
Gets the grapple there, sends him to the right. A few more hits will do it for BlackMage here. Just has to land him. Right, Central CC playing strategic, playing smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
lands it!
That was raw.
That was beautiful. Early stock there from BlackMage. Gets the damage in go time now. So let's see if he can get some free roll stock.
Ooh,
no,
not quite. Maybe next stock.
Yeah, quickly responded there from Central CC. So I'm curious to see how this one will go out. Mm-hmm. So some early damage from Central CC gets the advantage here. I want to see how BlackMage responds though.
Central CC does have Giant Punch online, as you see there.
Yeah, not quite able to send him off with some great damage towards BlackMage.
Let's keep going for the forward air, trying to spike. Oh, and you know what we call that?
What we call that one?
We take those.
We take those, yes. Like, always gotta take the mistakes. That's how you win games. You don't, honestly, I believe you don't win game.
And okay, there's.
We were talking about it earlier.
They take those.
Yeah, they take those. But no, I truly believe that games are gonna be won by capitalizing off the mistakes, not by playing perfect, not by getting the micro moves, but no, just taking advantage of every mistake they give you. And so far, each side has done that. So we're going down to the final stock here. Pretty equal right now.
Oh, and whiffs the Giant Punch.
Yeah.
That's really good for NTC.
Yep.
Without having that big punch online, it's really hard for Central CC to take the stock in a efficient manner.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see how Central CC can respond after that early whiff. Gets a nice hit towards BlackMage. Sends him flying into go mode now.
Misses the edge guard and gives...
Oh, can't quite capitalize off of that one. Just barely misses. And that's going to actually do it. So Central CC going to take an early 1-0 lead over BlackMage. But well fought by both sides here. Overall, I thought it was pretty even. I thought both sides played well. But just mistakes on both ends. But ultimately, Central CC able to capitalize and get the first map.
I don't know if it's just looking funky on our end, but it did seem like there was an internet issue in that game.
There was an internet issue?
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of choppy at times.
No, I think that was an issue with the last game earlier today. Okay. There were some internet issues. It wasn't anything super crazy. I think they solved it for the first maps, or the first series. But yeah, I don't know if it's our side.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. So... they're probably, obviously, BlackMage is going to stick with the Terry the whole way through. You think Central CC going to pull something out of the hat? Something crazy, or not? Just going to go with the DK?
So, it kind of depends on the player, right? So, most players, a lot of players, I wouldn't say most actually, but a lot of players will usually just stick with the same character if it's close, right? They realize like, oh, okay, it's a me issue. It's not a character issue. I just need to figure out how to get my openings, how to make the most out of my openings, and then I'll win.
Yeah.
But,
so, yeah, I guess that one is pretty even. So I don't think any changes are going to come through unless something, I guess, drastic happens in, map 2, maybe map 3. We'll see. So generally speaking, just for Smash players, how many, I guess, characters do you think, like, people will, like, learn? I know some players, they'll just stick with one and just try to master that one. But, like, I guess for you, how many characters, I guess, do you have, quote-unquote, mastered or just know really well?
Okay, so I wouldn't say I've mastered any character except maybe Cloud.
Okay.
I love to toot my own horn and say I'm really good at the game.
Well, you are. No, you're not tooting your horn. You are good at the game. Come on.
But even so, the skill gradient for Smash Bros is actually really wide. So
yeah,
I might be like really good in my own local scene, or even really good in like our state of Wisconsin.
Sure.
But if I go to a really big tournament with like thousands of people, I am probably gonna do pretty average, like 2 wins, 2 losses, call it a day.
Okay, yeah.
And go home, you know?
Yeah, I mean, regardless, even getting to that level where you can compete on those like massive tournaments is really impressive. So, I guess on NTC side of the ball, how many like I know last semester we were pretty competitive in the Smash Bros. Do you think that's gonna like we've been continuing with success so far? We've had a lot of sweeps. I believe last week NTC was 11-1. Not sure who dropped the 1 series. Not gonna poke at them, but you know, we almost had the sweep there. NTC looking pretty good for the season right now. So,
yeah.
How do you think the rest of the season's gonna play out for them?
I'm not too sure. So if we get a really good team, I think we can have a pretty close match, win or lose.
Gotcha, yeah.
But we've been getting really good matches so far, where like one player can kind of just take all the stocks, and I'm gonna be honest. If one of our players drops out, I usually come in and I kind of just troll the other team.
Sure.
Because my other teammates are just that good.
Yeah. No, I think everyone here just like can really like not only hold their own, but like I think everyone in this like Smash team is just super competitive. So let's see. I mean, not sure why we're not loaded in here yet.
Yeah,
I think they might be going with some internet issues like we were saying earlier. That might be the issue going on right now. Let's see. So yeah, earlier today, do you know the score of the 6 p.m. matches? I know earlier Ace took the quick 3-0, but what about on the other ones? Were you aware of what happened there?
So I think we had another 3-0, and then we had a 3-0 loss as well, and a 3-1 loss.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I'm not sure. I think that's it. There might be 1 or 2 more, though.
Yeah. So, based off that, 2-2 right now. So, obviously, everyone's looking to win. But let's see if NTC can get, I guess, a winning record for the week. And so, eventually, I'll be getting going on these, the crews on the Fridays. So,
yeah.
what do you think is, how do you, I guess, you take an advantage on those crew battles? Like, is it like a mental game almost? Or is there, like what's the strategy involved there?
So, how a crew battle works is that basically, think of it as the entire team sharing 9 to 12 lives, right? Where each player gets 3 lives. And it's either 9 or 12 depending on the season we're in. Right now, we have 3 players with 3 stocks each.
Okay.
So, the 2 main strategies are anchoring, and I don't think there's a specific name. Yes, come in. Well, let's go. We won game 1.
Yeah. So breaking news, actually. So Central CC, unfortunately, we were mentioning the internet issues earlier, but yeah, they didn't have their internet plugged in, so they're actually going to take the map 1 loss here. So we obviously won map 1. That it didn't happen really. I mean, so yeah, a quick 1-0 lead for NTC.
And yeah, and on a more serious note, thank you to the honesty and the integrity.
Yes, absolutely.
Also put in a 0 for score.
Oh, I didn't put in a 0. But yeah, no, absolutely. That's what collegiate esports is about. I mean, you want to build reputation, you want to build your skills, but it's also great to see other schools just being absolutely honest, just being down with it.
For sure.
So we absolutely appreciate Central CC being honest, taking the loss there.
And also, let's be for real. Like, I know we are not Central CC, but I think if you give your opponent a loss and then win afterwards,
yeah,
not only is it honest, but it is also kind of hype.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, you basically already start off at a 1-0 disadvantage. So if you pull it back and win that, I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I think they're working through the problems right now. Hopefully it'll be solved in a few minutes. Just thinking. So next week games. So are you going to be playing in those next week games, or are you going to be sitting back and just watching?
So for singles?
Yeah, singles, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not competing in singles this semester. You know, school takes priority, sadly.
Well, you're also just too good, I mean.
Yeah, I gotta keep it fair.
Yeah, you gotta keep it fair. I mean, NTC, you got like even the playing field almost. So you just dominated every match you played. But yeah, no, on a serious note, yeah, I mean, obviously with collegiate sports, it's student athlete. Whether it be esports, whether it be an actual sport, regardless, to the few people watching, focus on your studies. Lock in. I see you with the C+ GPA. Come on, you're heading the game. But no.
Fortunately, here at NTC, our coaches are really, I wouldn't say really strict, but they are...
hold us to a high standard.
Yeah, they make sure our players have good grades and they can compete.
Are we back?
I think we're back.
Oh my god, it's about damn time. So yeah, we're gonna get going here in hopefully 1 second here. So I wonder, so after that one, do you think, well, I guess technically since Central CC, well, technically BlackMage won that one, but you think there's going to be a map change, or you think how do you think the bans are going to play out for the rest of this one?
So, hold on.
Okay, so we got a quick update here. Central CC working through their internet issues here. We're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break here. Just going to check in, see what's going on. But if they don't get it resolved in that time, it's probably just going to be an FFL for Central CC. Unfortunate, but yeah, obviously hate to see
they're forfeiting.
Okay, well...
Okay, so yeah, we just got the update. It's going to be a forfeit for Central CC here. So BlackMage with the quick 3-0.
It is sad we didn't get a real win.
Yeah, obviously.
But that game was pretty close despite the lag, I will say. That is... And I do appreciate Jackson not kind of... I didn't hear Jackson, so I guess I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm glad he stuck it out and only complained or really pointed out the internet issues after the match.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, lag, it really depends, like, the game. I guess Smash Bros. I'm not too familiar, but, like, taking, like, my, not expertise, but my knowledge of, like, Valorant, Rocket League, sometimes, like, lag will almost help you in those cases, just because, like, if you're on 100 ping and you're swinging someone, they can't even see you until you shoot them. It's kind of unfair. So, like, does lag, I guess, almost help the person who's lagging in Smash, or how do you think that works?
It depends, honestly, on... probably 2 factors, maybe 3. So the first one is your playstyle.
Yeah.
So if you have a really aggressive playstyle based on more reactions, which is probably about 80% of players, you're going to struggle more with lag because you have less reaction time because of lag.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I guess this is more of a general thing, but with Wi-Fi, because it's not in person and the systems have to communicate with each other, there's always a tiny
there's always a little
amount
bit
of lag.
Yeah. Like, it always helps when you got Ethernet, you get it plugged in, but obviously it's not a LAN event, so there's always going to be a little bit, yeah. Well, an easy 3-0 for NTC there, all skill, but we will talk to you guys next week for the games. Keep you updated. Make sure to tune in to the social medias, the Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're feeling in that regard. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. We will talk to you then. Adios.